Textiles, the last water-powered textile mill developed by the Holts. This is on the Haw River. Nice gazebo. Okay. Here I am right here. The Haw River. Well, here's part of the greeting committee at the museum. Are you the museum putty tat, huh? You got kind of dirty there. All right, this is the mill right here. I guess I have a new buddy. It's a putty tat. Glencoe Historical District. And this is one of the mill houses. This is apparently for the management. And here's the mill, or part of it. There's the layout. Typical form, the mill stands beside the river. Nearby are the company store and office, the residence of the superintendent. At a little distance more, elaborate homes of the manager and owner. The Holt family owned this. Life in the mill village, from farm to factory. The whole matter of providing attractive and comfortable habitations for cotton operatives. Cotton operatives? That means workers, right? Summarized in the statement, they are essentially a rural people, while their condition is in most cases decidedly bettered by going to the factory. The old instincts cling to them. This was a water-powered mill. The last of the water-powered mill. As at most cotton mills in the Piedmont, women and children comprised the majority of workers during Glencoe's early years. Of 133 workers in 1890, 2/3 were women and children. Wow. The mill buildings. power, wheelhouse, and turbine. To power the turbine that ran the mill, water ran through the mill race and flowed into the wheel lock at the back of the mill. Look at these kids working in the mill. Isn't that something? The bitty kids, barefoot. Picker house, dye house. Okay, this is the dye house. And this is the picker house. I don't know what that means. Look at this. This is really neat. The weaver's tools. Huge sculpture right beside the water tower. Weaver's tools depicts a boat shuttle supported by two bobbins. Weavers toss the boat shells between their hands using their index finger in a process that fire the bobbin spools, which thread is wound across the width of the loom's warp threads to produce the woven fabric. The sculpture celebrates Glencoe Mill's history as a North Carolina textile mill, where mill workers would work the looms to make Glencoe flannel plaids. Well, let's go inside and take a look.
Three years ago, before that time in the summer, you literally could not stand being in there. It was like in the 90s. I don't know how, y'all probably saw the picture of James Holt up there on the wall. He's in a three-piece suit. I don't know how the guy would come in along with everybody else. I mean, people back, our ancestors dressed up better than we did. That's just honest opinion. They wore suits and ties and everything else. That'd be quite a work environment if you got to sit there in the summertime and all that heat. And then on top of that, when you got all that machinery going on down there and all the people are cooking throughout the day, I mean, there's just a lot of heat generated. But yeah, y'all definitely, and to drive down to the waterfront, there's a handicap parking spot down there. I don't know if y'all have handicap parking, but go ahead and park down there anyway. Just tell the park superintendent said you could park there if anybody questions you.
I need to go down this road.
Just, you'll go in between the machine shop that y'all came into and this building. Drive all the way to the end. There's a cattle gate, and if y'all feel like getting out of the car, if it's not too cold, get out and go walk up there and you can check out the mill dam. This is probably, not to give you a cheap sales pitch, but probably the best mill dam to see up close, where you can actually walk up on the wall and look down and see the water flowing. A lot of the mill dams are either restricted or too dangerous to be near, or don't exist. One of them down in Hall River just got torn out about 3 years ago because there's some philosophies about, clear the waterways and make the water just flow freely and forget about all this historic preservation stuff. But then there are the preservationists like me who say, keep the mill dams, they're part of our history. You can see and learn from the mill dams we've got. So anyway, y'all go enjoy and then drive around the neighborhood and check things out.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
And good luck finding a place place to eat. I would suggest Zach's Hot Dogs if you've never been there, if you're a hot dog person.
Thank you.
Good luck in school.
Well, look, I got one of these. It's a little wonder. Banjo mandolin. Banjolin. Baseball was a big thing in these mills. All right. This is the superintendent's house. Management houses. And we're going to go inside this one right here. Look at these houses. They are owned by private individuals. Most of them. They bought them cheaply, but they had to fix them up. Look, they got these old mill stones as yard ornaments. All right, let's go inside here and check it out. Oh man, it's warm in here. Spinning wheel. Look at the paneling on this, board paneling. And the mirror over the fireplace, which has a gas log. And is this window open here? What's going on here? Oh, that's from the furnace. Never mind. It's central heating now. And look at these sliding doors right here. 2 of them. That's neat. Look. Yeah. All right, this is the bedroom. And the little baby in the carriage. Rocking chair. That bed doesn't look real large or comfortable. And what's this? Can't go there. Let's see what's in the back. Can you go in the back here? Oh, yes. And the tour continues here. Hey, look. A clawfoot bathtub. Look at the water tower. Quonset hut. And the house that I was just in. Step inside another warm room. Wow, look out though. Bobcats, owls, turkeys. Wow. Look at this. This is really neat. Duck. Mill History Timeline. Mr. E.M. Holt. Purchased a 38-acre tract on the Haw River, north of Burlington. During the 1890s, Glencoe operated an average of 292 days a year. Employees worked 11-hour day, 6 days a week. The average pay ranged from $2 a day for skilled male labor to $1 a day for skilled female labor. Unskilled women received 50 cents a day and children 40 cents a day. He purchased a turbine to generate electricity for the mill. Glencoe was one of the first cotton mills in Alamance County to utilize electric lighting. During the 1920s, 135 workers were employed, 10 hours a day, 55 hours a week. Look at the shoes here. Okay. The wages paid by the mill attracted many families who had been farmers for generations. So you lived in the mill, you purchased your groceries and necessities at the company store, and worked 6 days a week. Rent was ranged from $1.40 to $2 per month. Each houses varied in size from 3 to 6 rooms. You could actually rent a room. Not just you didn't rent the whole house, you would just rent a room in the house. Here's some of the plaid that was their specialty. And look, they're still in the Christmas spirit. And how much does this Christmas tree weigh? It's on a scale here. Glencoe preservation. They closed in 1954, became run down. 1996, it was acquired by the Preservation North Carolina Company. The mill office and store building were purchased in 2004 by the Textile Heritage Museum. It's a nonprofit. Look at these cool cars out front there in that picture. And here's their logo sign. It's a big bear. It's a black bear. Noel. That's a good way to decorate there. Cedar Rock Historical Farm. I'll have to check that out. The Haw River Trail. Public access. It's also part of the Mountain to Sea Trail. Some more critters. Groundhog. What is this, a rat? Chipmunk. Fox. All right, let's check it out here. Look at this wall. Look how the brick has kind of became brittle and broken off. Here we go. You got a nice trail here down through here. Goes all the way down to Saxapa Hall. Look, it's an artist studio upstairs. If you're an artist, you can come up here and practice your art. Part of the Alamance County Recreation Department. And look at these carts they got using as, well, I don't know what they are, flower pots maybe? And this is a Head Start program here. And where is the machine shop? That's what I'm looking for. And this right here is private property. It was part of the mill. Well, they got parking lots all over the place here. I guess that's for the museum. Look at these big doors, double doors, and the big windows. And what might this be? A restaurant? It's closed, whatever it is. Chairman's Retreat. Wow, it looks like it's a function room or restaurant, bar. Maybe you can rent it out for things like weddings or stuff. Wow.